Are you ready to unlock the secrets of building wealth and financial success? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to amass great fortunes while others struggle financially? The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason is your guide to understanding timeless financial principles that have stood the test of time. This book, set in the ancient city of Babylon, uses parables to teach key lessons on wealth accumulation, saving, investing, and financial wisdom. Through simple yet powerful stories, Clason reveals the fundamental truths of money management that apply just as much today as they did in ancient times. Get ready to discover the principles that can lead you to financial independence and prosperity. The Richest Man in Babylon Summary. First published in 1926, The Richest Man in Babylon is a collection of parables that teach valuable lessons about wealth, saving, and financial management. Set in the prosperous city of Babylon, known for its wealth and splendor, the book follows the stories of several characters who learn how to grow their riches through wise financial habits. Each parable offers a distinct lesson on how to manage money, accumulate wealth, and achieve financial security. Despite being set in ancient times, the lessons of the Richest Man in Babylon are universal and timeless. These teachings offer practical advice on how to develop a healthy relationship with money, how to save and invest wisely, and how to avoid common financial pitfalls that prevent people from achieving wealth. The book's core message is that anyone, regardless of their background, can become wealthy by following a few simple principles. Now let's dive deeper into the key lessons from The Richest Man in Babylon and explore how these ideas can transform your financial life. Chapter 1. The Man Who Desired Gold. The book begins with a parable about a man named Bansir, a chariot builder in Babylon. Despite working hard all his life, Bansir finds himself living hand to mouth, constantly struggling to make ends meet. One day, as he rests from his labor, Bansir realizes that he is tired of being poor. He desires to have enough wealth to live comfortably and no longer worry about money. Bansir speaks with his friend Kobi, a musician, who shares the same frustration with their lack of wealth despite years of hard work. Together they wonder why some people in Babylon, like their friend Arkad, have amassed great fortunes while others, like themselves, struggle. They decide to visit Arkad, who is known as the richest man in Babylon, to ask him how he became so wealthy. This decision marks the beginning of their journey to understand the principles of wealth. This parable introduces one of the most important ideas in the book. The desire for wealth is universal, but only those who seek knowledge and take action can attain it. Bansir and Kobi represent the common man, working hard but lacking the financial wisdom needed to achieve prosperity. Their desire for wealth is the catalyst for them to seek out Arkad's advice, and it is this quest for knowledge that leads them to learn the timeless principles of wealth building. Chapter 2. The Richest Man in Babylon. When Bansir and Kobi visit Arkad, they ask him how he became so wealthy while others who work just as hard remain poor. Arkad responds by sharing the story of his own journey to riches. Arkad wasn't born wealthy. He was once a scribe, working long hours but never getting ahead financially. One day he realized that despite his hard work, he was not accumulating wealth. This revelation led him to seek out advice from Algamish, a wealthy moneylender, who taught him the secrets of accumulating gold. Arkad explains that the first lesson he learned from Algamish was that a part of all he earned was his to keep. Algamish told Arkad that if he saved at least 10% of everything he earned, he would begin to accumulate wealth over time. Arkad took this advice to heart and began saving a portion of his income, no matter how small his earnings were. This simple habit of saving 10% of his income became the foundation of Arkad's wealth. As Arkad's savings grew, he learned the importance of making his money work for him by investing it wisely. He also learned to avoid foolish investments and to seek out opportunities that offered a reasonable return without excessive risk. Through diligent saving and wise investing, Arkad was able to grow his wealth and become the richest man in Babylon. This chapter introduces the first fundamental principle of wealth accumulation: pay yourself first. By consistently saving a portion of your income and investing it wisely, you can build wealth over time. Arkad's story also highlights the importance of seeking financial wisdom and learning from those who have successfully built wealth. Chapter 3. 7 Cures for a Lean Purse. After sharing his personal story, Arkad offers Bansir, Kobi, and other citizens of Babylon 7 practical rules, or cures, for building wealth and curing a lean purse. These 7 cures form the core financial principles that run throughout the book, and each offers a key lesson on how to grow one's wealth. Let's explore each of these 7 cures in detail. First cure, start thy purse to fattening. The first cure is simple. Start saving. Arkad advises that everyone should save at least 10% of their earnings, setting aside this portion before spending on anything else. This concept is often referred to today as paying yourself first. By consistently saving a portion of your income, you ensure that your wealth begins to grow. Even if the amount seems small at first, over time it will accumulate and form the basis for future investments. Second cure, control thy expenditures. The second cure is about managing your spending. Arkad emphasizes that people often confuse their necessary expenses with their desires. Many people spend money on things they want but don't truly need, which prevents them from saving and building wealth. He advises that people should live below their means, only spending money on what is truly necessary and avoiding wasteful or frivolous purchases. This discipline is essential for accumulating wealth. Third cure, make thy gold multiply. The third cure is about investing wisely. Arkad explains that it's not enough to simply save money. You must also make your money work for you by investing it. The goal is to find safe and reliable investments that generate a steady return. When your money begins to grow through wise investments, your wealth multiplies and you move closer to financial independence. Fourth cure, guard thy treasures from loss. The fourth cure is about protecting your investments. Arkad advises caution when making investments and warns against taking unnecessary risks. He explains that many people lose their wealth by chasing get-rich-quick schemes or investing in ventures they don't fully understand. Instead, he recommends seeking advice from those who are experienced and knowledgeable in financial matters. By being prudent and cautious, you can protect your wealth from unnecessary losses. Fifth cure, make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. The fifth cure encourages people to own their homes rather than rent. Arkad explains that owning a home provides security and reduces living expenses in the long run. Additionally, owning property can be a good investment, as real estate tends to appreciate in value over time. By making wise decisions regarding where you live, you can turn your dwelling into an asset that contributes to your financial growth. Sixth cure, ensure a future income. The sixth cure is about planning for the future. Arkad advises people to think long-term and prepare for their financial needs later in life. This includes saving for retirement and ensuring that you have a steady source of income when you are no longer able to work. He emphasizes the importance of creating a plan to ensure that you can live comfortably in your later years. Seventh cure, increase thy ability to earn. The seventh and final cure is about self-improvement. Arkad encourages people to continuously invest in themselves by developing new skills and increasing their earning potential. He believes that by improving your knowledge and abilities, you can increase your value in the marketplace and earn more money. This constant pursuit of personal growth is essential for achieving financial success. These 7 cures offer a comprehensive guide to building wealth. By following these principles, anyone can begin the journey toward financial independence and prosperity. Arkad's wisdom serves as a reminder that wealth building is not about luck or chance. It's about consistent, disciplined action and smart financial decision-making. Chapter 4. Meet the Goddess of Good Luck. In this chapter, Clason explores the concept of luck and how it relates to financial success. Many people believe that wealth is a matter of luck or chance, but Arkad argues that luck favors those who take action and seize opportunities. He explains that while some people wait for luck to strike, others actively create their own luck by being prepared and taking advantage of opportunities when they arise. Arkad tells the story of a wealthy man named Sharu Nada, who became successful not by relying on luck, but by taking decisive action. Sharu Nada understood that opportunities often come disguised as hard work or challenges, and those who are willing to take risks and act quickly are the ones who reap the rewards. One of the key lessons from this chapter is that luck alone is not enough to build wealth. While it's true that some people may experience fortunate events, it's their ability to recognize and act on these opportunities that leads to financial success. Those who wait passively for luck to change their circumstances are likely to be disappointed. Instead, Arcad encourages people to take responsibility for their own success by being proactive and prepared. This chapter also emphasizes the importance of persistence. Luck may come and go, but those who are diligent and persistent in their efforts to build wealth will eventually succeed. Arcad reminds his listeners that wealth is not achieved overnight. It is the result of years of consistent effort, wise decision-making, and the ability to capitalize on opportunities when they present themselves. Chapter 5. The 5 Laws of Gold. In this chapter, Arcad shares another important lesson on wealth building through the story of his son, Nomasir. Arcad wanted to teach his son the principles of wealth and provided him with both gold and wisdom before sending him out into the world. The story highlights the value of financial education and how it compares to material wealth. Arcad gave Nomasir 5 simple yet profound laws of gold, which Nomasir would later reflect on after losing all the gold his father gave him. The story emphasizes that gold, or wealth, is fleeting if not managed with wisdom, while financial knowledge provides lasting success. Let's explore the 5 laws of gold, which serve as the cornerstone for wise wealth management. The first law of gold states that gold comes easily to those who save at least 1/10 of their earnings. This reiterates the principle of paying yourself first, emphasizing the importance of consistently saving a portion of your income. By making saving a habit, wealth begins to accumulate. The second law of gold explains that gold multiplies for those who invest it wisely. Arcad teaches that money should not sit idle. It should be put to work through careful and prudent investments. The idea is that wealth grows when it is invested in opportunities that offer a return, such as businesses or ventures that are understood by the investor. The third law of gold advises that gold is protected when investments are made under the guidance of wise and experienced people. This law warns against making impulsive decisions or trusting money with those who lack expertise. Arcad stresses the importance of seeking sound financial advice from those who are experienced in managing money. The fourth law of gold warns that gold slips away from those who invest in ventures they do not understand, or that promise unrealistic returns. This law teaches the importance of caution and due diligence when considering investment opportunities. Arcad advises against being lured by schemes that seem too good to be true, as they often lead to financial loss. The fifth law of gold states that gold flees from those who seek to force it into impossible earnings or who follow the advice of the unwise. This reinforces the importance of avoiding speculative ventures or listening to people who lack the necessary knowledge. In short, if you attempt to make quick profits or follow unsound advice, you are likely to lose your wealth. These 5 laws of gold encapsulate the essence of financial wisdom. They remind us that wealth building is not about luck or speculation. It's about consistent saving, wise investing, and the careful protection of your money. The story of Nomasir serves as a powerful lesson that material wealth is fleeting without the knowledge and discipline to manage it properly. Before we dive into the next chapter, we have noticed that 72% of you who listen to our video are not yet subscribed to the channel. Please help support our channel by hitting the subscribe button and like the video. Thanks for inspiring us to create more content for you. Chapter 6. The Gold Lender of Babylon. This chapter introduces a key figure, Rodan, a spearmaker who comes into a large sum of money and seeks advice on how to invest it wisely. Rodan, overwhelmed by his newfound wealth, consults Mathon, a gold lender in Babylon, who shares his experiences with lending money and the importance of being careful with whom you entrust your wealth. Mathon explains that lending gold or money is a serious responsibility, and it should only be done when there is reasonable assurance that it will be repaid. He tells stories of various individuals who have borrowed gold from him, some of whom were trustworthy and others who were not. Mathon emphasizes the importance of evaluating a person's character and ability to repay before lending money. He uses the analogy of the security of a loan to explain how each borrower has different circumstances that determine the likelihood of repayment. This chapter highlights the importance of discernment in financial matters, especially when it comes to lending or investing. Whether you are lending money to friends, family, or strangers, or investing in a new venture, it's crucial to assess the risks and ensure that you have the proper safeguards in place. Mathon's advice teaches that generosity and wisdom must go hand in hand when it comes to handling money. The lesson here is clear. While it is noble to want to help others or invest in new opportunities, it is essential to approach financial decisions with caution and sound judgment. Lending or investing without due diligence can lead to financial loss, no matter how well-intentioned the decision may be. Chapter 7. The Walls of Babylon. In this parable, Clason uses the metaphor of Babylon's towering walls to teach a lesson about security and protection. The story describes how the city of Babylon was under siege by an enemy army, yet its citizens remained calm and confident behind the impenetrable walls that protected them. The walls of Babylon symbolize the importance of safeguarding your wealth and ensuring that it is protected from unforeseen risks. Just as the people of Babylon relied on the strength of their city's walls for security, so too must we build strong financial defenses to protect our wealth from external threats, such as economic downturns, personal crises, or unexpected expenses. One of the key lessons of this chapter is the value of insurance and emergency funds. By creating a financial safety net, whether through savings, investments, or insurance, you can protect yourself and your family from financial ruin in times of crisis. This chapter reminds us that while it is important to focus on building wealth, it is equally important to protect that wealth from potential threats. The story of Babylon's walls also reinforces the idea that financial security brings peace of mind. When you have strong financial defenses in place, you are less likely to be stressed or anxious about the future. Instead, you can focus on continuing to grow your wealth and enjoy the rewards of your hard work. Chapter 8. The Camel Trader of Babylon. The final parable in The Richest Man in Babylon tells the story of Tarkad, a young man who has fallen on hard times and is deeply in debt. He seeks help from Dabasir, a former camel trader who managed to pay off his debts and rebuild his life. Dabasir shares his story with Tarkad, explaining how he fell into debt through poor financial decisions and a lack of discipline. Dabasir's turning point came when he realized that in order to free himself from debt, he needed to adopt a disciplined approach to managing his finances. He created a strict budget that allowed him to save a portion of his income, pay off his debts, and live within his means. Over time, Dabasir's discipline paid off, and he was able to repay all of his creditors and regain his financial independence. The lesson in this chapter is that financial discipline is key to overcoming debt and achieving long-term success. Dabasir's story serves as a powerful reminder that no matter how dire your financial situation may seem, it is possible to turn things around with the right mindset and consistent action. By taking responsibility for your debts, creating a realistic budget, and sticking to it, you can regain control of your financial life. This parable also emphasizes the importance of personal integrity. Dabasir's commitment to repaying his debts, even when it was difficult, demonstrates the value of honoring one's financial obligations. By taking responsibility for your debts and working diligently to pay them off, you build a reputation of trustworthiness and reliability, which is essential for long-term success. Conclusion: the timeless wisdom of Babylon. The Richest Man in Babylon is not just a book about wealth. It's a timeless guide to living a financially responsible and fulfilling life. Through its parables, George S. Clason offers simple yet profound lessons on saving, investing, and managing money that are as relevant today as they were in ancient Babylon. The core message of the book is that financial success is within reach for anyone who is willing to follow a few basic principles. Save a portion of your income, invest wisely, avoid unnecessary risks, and cultivate financial discipline. Clason's use of storytelling makes these lessons accessible and memorable, allowing readers to see themselves in the characters and learn from their experiences. Whether you are just starting your financial journey or are looking to refine your money management skills, The Richest Man in Babylon offers valuable insights that can help you achieve financial independence and build lasting wealth. In a world where many people struggle with debt, living paycheck to paycheck, and uncertainty about the future, The wisdom of the richest man in Babylon provides a roadmap for financial security and success. By applying the lessons from this book, you can take control of your financial destiny and begin building the life of abundance and prosperity that you deserve. Are you interested in reading the entire book? We got you a link in the description down below.